Hey guys, I'm here with Luke from Team Shift. What do you do this weekend?
I made top 8 at the Basingstoke Regional. I went X1 playing Pendulums. So I'm sure everyone's seen the Tayfun versus Triff grudge match, best of 7, which was quite entertaining. But my list is quite different to that. I've gone with a more consistent blind second, apart from against 60 cards. So we play a big Magician lineup. We play 3 Wisdom Eye, which is the consistency card. There's no reason not to play 3. You play 3 Harmonizing Magician. It's your 1 card rank 4 or your 1 card synchro. There's level 7s and 8s that you can summon. It's a card if you don't Pendulum summon this, you're struggling. And then the last 3 we play is Oath Dragon. Both the summon and the scale effect are really important, and the fact that it's level 6 all come up a lot. It's one of the best cards in the deck. Then we play 2 copies of Blood Poison and Black Fang. Both the scale effects come up to our boards, and the monster effects come up loads as well. Again, consistency, you want to play a lot of Magicians. And then you play 2 level 7s, so these used to just be Garnets that you would summon off Harmonizing to make Absolute, but both their effects come up loads in the current map. Janky negates Titan, and then you can just swing over it. Janky negates Snow, Janky negates Beatrice. Janky's a really good card. And Dragon Pit is great in other the opposite matchups against like Pure and Altgeist, where you need to clear floodgates, like there can only be 1, or back row. And then the only other Magician is the Garnet. And then starter cards, we play 3 Chronograph. It's the best starter card in the deck because it doesn't rely on anything else apart from not drawing this. 3 Dark Worm and 2 Gate. Again, really good starter card. You play 2 Gate, I think, because it's a good scale and it's a good level, so drawing it's not that bad. And then 3 Curtain Raiser. I don't think either of these engines clash whatsoever, because you just normal one and special the other. So if you see Dragon Shrine this, use Dragon Shrine, send, search, normal. Or if you see this and Dark Worm in your hand, you special this, normal Dark Worm, search. You've made an Electromite and you've still got 4 cards in hand. And then the last Pendulum is Jackal King. I don't play Cerberuses because I don't want to lose to Thunder Dragons. Colossus is one of the cards you really have to respect this format, and I want to play as few search cards as possible. But this is still a really good option for Electromite to stack, so it's a non-extra deck negate, because you're very often stuck on only being able to summon 2 monsters from the extra deck. So you need to draw Apex Avian if you want to put out a 3rd, just in the few matchups where you do want to go first. It's also really great at pushing through boards, because if you swing over Dante, Beatrice, Skystriker links, it negates the Ray or it negates the Beatrice and helps you push for game. And then Avian does the same thing. You swing over something and negate its effect in the grave. Yeah, Big Bab's a good card. And then spells we play 31 monsters and then just the 9 spells. 2 Desires. I tested 3, but I don't think it's right in 40 cards. You only play a couple of 1-ups in the deck, so there's no reason not to play this. And then play 3 Dragon Shrine, essentially. I sent Jackal off this once, but most of the time you just send Dark Worm as a starter card. Then we play this package. These are the only search cards I play because Thunder Dragon is the most relevant matchup right now. This card's insane. Against Pure especially, making Jackal and Naruto completely untargetable to Afterburners and Widow Anchor. As well as that, you normally win in about 3 turns or turn 1, and if the game lasts more than a few turns, then you get so much advantage off this card. And this card fixes Dead by Broken Hands. So the next 40 cards, I think it's as consistent as it can be for the kind of build it is. I've seen, like I've said, there's the Zephyr engine, the DDD engine, the Mythical Beasts. There's, you can play Phantom Knights to play the double Fogblade or rhongo, and it's really cool that there's so many different ways you can play the deck, but I just wanted to play a consistent list that could negate a rhongo going first, but going second you just want OTK, Bowkis or BA or Thunder Dragons or anything like that. Extra deck, best card. And then the only other link 2 we play is a Wee Witch. So your options are this or Land Fornicus. Land Fornicus is more generic, but this pushes loads of damage and it drops Titan down to 2/8, which means you can swing over it with a lot of cards in your extra deck. This just to get rid of Absolute in sometimes. Most of the time you get rid of Absolute with one of these two. So Electromite, Absolute, and a dead monster you summon off Harmonizing just goes into Boral Sword, and then Boral Sword plus Vortex Dragon is 8/5. Sometimes you summon Borreload just if you can't OTK Thunder Dragons, you'll steal the last Colossus, because it turns off the Thunder Dragon Engrave, the Thunder Dragon Fusion Engrave, and the Thunder Dragon that they have still in hand. We play 4 rank 4s. Dweller is great in matchups like BA and Thunder Dragons. Tornado is good in the matchups that Dweller isn't, so Altgeist, Sky Striker. Also, because you search the Star Pendulum graph a lot, Tornado target Purple Poison, for example, search off graph, draw off Electromite. You generate a ton of advantage and kill them next turn. This still Sky Striker links without triggering Ray, and Ken Gorgon's good going into back row where you're worried about anchors or impermanences for Electromite. You need a level 6, rank 6 in your extra, and obviously Naruto. And you play these because it's easy to summon. And then the only level 8 we play is Ignista. There's tons of cards that you can't out without this, like the new Lunar Light deck. I say it's new. The new cards Lunar Lights have make them really good now. You need non-target and removal. Again, it's a way to remove Colossus as well. And then level 7s we play these two. This is always everyone plays this. But Moonlight Rose is great against Thunder Dragons as well, because you want to bounce a Colossus, and then if you don't kill them their turn, as soon as they summon anything level 5 or higher, you bounce it, and their turn usually just ends. Side deck, we play 6 real hand traps. Ash goes in against Thunder Dragons, all of it goes in against rhongo, and you can also side this in against rhongo, although it's back removal. If you negate Shade Brigandine, they sometimes just can't summon rhongo, and then if they can't, you just OTK them very easily because they don't really have any negates or any disruption. But it's mostly back removal, along with evenly matched and twin. So normally 6 of these go in certain matchups, so like against Pure, you'll put in these 6, against Altgeist, you'll put in these 6, and then like Draco, you just put in all 9. So that's the extra on the side. I really like the deck. There's not a card I change at the moment. There's different builds you can play around, like I mentioned earlier, that Triff and Tafon played in their grudge match. But the build that I played, I think, was really good. I want to thank our sponsors, Manaflux Gaming. I also want to thank Carl, who lent me the impermanences. I need to thank Gant, because he drove us on the day and he tested the Thunder Dragon matchup with me a lot. And then I need to thank Michael. He does so much work for our channel. He does all of the Facebook and Instagram posts, and he does the deck profiles that you get to watch. So yeah, I just need to thank Jack as well. He came on the day but he couldn't play, so that was unlucky for him, but he hung around with us and sat near me and watched a lot of my games. So yeah, I want to thank Jack as well.